guys, what's going on? F1 here. Welcome back to Sky Factory 4. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we managed to get our way through to making a few recipes involving, iron, wool, that sort of thing. For this stream, we're going to sort of do a little bit of that, but I wanted to mix things up a little bit by heading over to our mob farm and doing a bit of remodeling. But I digress. Without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. So as you can probably imagine, I haven't been on streaming for quite a while. I apologize for that, but that is just life stuff getting in the way. Like I've said before, I'm gonna try and get my act together and get more videos out, but it's a hard maybe on how things are gonna go. At the very least, I would like to get the spooky month going, so you guys might see some videos involving that and me going heavy into some things here and there, but we'll have to see how things pan out because I don't know how things are gonna go. I have been having trouble trying to figure out what to do for the spooky month, but hopefully come the future, or at least at some point, I will be able to find something that will entertain everybody. But until then, for now, what we are going to be doing is I'm going to be making an effort to get this mob farm set up. So I guess the best thing I can do here is send this entire setup down a level or a few. In fact, I might even do it under here. At least that's what I'm thinking. So we are going to make an effort to go over to here. We are going to need to open this to get ourselves some slabs. Or better yet, I might just make some new ones. So I'm going to do that. Take the new cobblestone that we got and make a whole bunch. And honestly, I'm tempted to just make a line here, just so I can keep to the design that I've got currently, and we'll go from there. I am going to have to make this go down a bit further, though, so let's see. How far can I get? I can get up to 0, I guess, so I'm going to need some cobblestone. There we go. 3 stacks should be enough for now. And I'm just going to build until I get to a build limit where I can't actually go any deeper. Okay, that's the limit. Okay. So from here, I'm just going to build or go all the way down. Okay, we are going to get some slabs here for here. That way I can get this, cut this, put this back, and off we go. Now we just got to get to a position where I'm satisfied with where I want to place it. So I preferably want it over here, where this cable was running. So off we go. I'm just going to quickly spam this as fast as I possibly can anyways. Okay, a bit too far, but that's fine. I just need to make sure I've got the line up here. Okay, so from here. Okay, from here we need to go here. And we go all the way down here. Here we go. Alright, this is going to be the center of our mob farm, or at the very least that is the intended plan. So now, we've just got to set things up. Now, of course we could go with the original design that we have here. That is perfectly fine. Although I think I want to go for a different design, and I'm thinking I go for... Well, I guess I could go for the original design. I just want to do something a little different for it, because I want to make this way bigger. So, first and foremost, we are going to need to address the... We're going to need to address the size of the mob farm, essentially. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get these bricks here, and we're going to make a little platform like so. And effectively, this is going to be the gap that we want to work with. Preferably, I'd like to have slabs here, so when I do stand, like, say, here, I can actually hit mobs. Although, mobs are going to spawn at that point, so maybe here? Yeah, so if I hit, like, here, then I can... Yeah, I could do better. I'll do this. 1 second. Well, that was the plan to stream today, but I guess Thanksgiving is coming up, so... Well, Thanksgiving is right now, so... I'm gonna have to unfortunately pause here, but I will return once I'm finished dinner, but yeah. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm still gonna be doing streaming and all that jazz. I'm just very busy, as you can probably tell. But I digress. I'll be back in about an hour, maybe less. I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care. Okay, apologies for the long delay, I'm now back. Where was I? Oh yeah. I'm a bit stuffed, so apologies if I'm, a bit, queasy or a little bit off, but I should be fine all the same. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to bridge this out to a 3x3, I guess. We're going to cut this, so that way we can get a border going. There we go. And we wanted to just circle it around like so. That way we can do a bit of finagling akin to here, I guess. Well, maybe not here. Hold on. So what I do is, I guess there, then we'll put this here, and then we'll need to slab it up to give ourselves a very small border to essentially work with. So if we do need to kill mobs, we can do so. But we're also going to need to set up a machine like, say, right here, so that way we can automatically grind the mobs down, rather than the alternative, but I digress. Alright, but we just need to build up. We don't really need to build that high. We just need to build 2 blocks up. Well, actually, I do believe the fall height for mobs is like 21 is the limit. I think. I'm not 100% certain. So currently we are on a slab, but it's the top version of a slab, so it should work all the same. So that's 3 blocks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, 21. And we just gotta build this up all the way, and we should be fine. There we go. Oh, whoops. There we go. Kinda wish I had a means to actually place these blocks with, like, stacks or whatnot, but that's fine. I'm just turning on the music back on, so, got something to listen to as I'm doing this. There we go. That's one little stage there. Let's see, is there a way I can actually stack these faster? Let's see, we've got normal types of resonating wands. Got a ranged building scepter, which isn't enough. Wand of the Lazy Builder. That requires ender alloys and ender cores, which we do not have access to. We do not want that. Cheaty Water Wand. No. And Super Cheaty Water Wand. Nope. I guess we need the ranged building scepter? I don't know. Yeah, so I don't think we have anything that's gonna help us here, per se, so we'll just have to stick to what we've got here. There we go. Well, at least we got the cobblestone to support these sorts of builds, so it's not like a big deal. Okay. Alright, we've ran out of cobble, but that is an easy fix. Oh, whoops. There we go. Alright. Alright. Nice. Alright, that's another row. And bada bing, bada boom. Okay. And finally, this row. Okay. Now, of course, I could just make it so it's just very short, but I think going by the longer routes in the design is arguably going to be better for us in the future, simply due to the fact that it's going to allow us to... Well, I mean, I could just make it short, and I could just get rid of all this progress, but... I think I like it being 21, so... Let's see, it is currently 2, and the height is at 23, so... Yeah, basically 21. Alright, so this is going to be how we're going to position our mob farm. If I do make some design changes, I'm probably going to set up a machine on the back here that will slaughter mobs as we go. As for anything else that we come across, well, I'll think of it as we go. For now, though, let's just light this puppy up. And we are going to need to make this rather big, I think. At least I personally think so, anyways. So, let's see. We can either go for the normal width of what we usually go for, or we can go for way larger. And I think for the sake of increasing our mob rates, I think bigger is going to be better here. So, let's see, we can go... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go for a 20 by 20. Why not? It'll mean it's going to be very large, but why not? 1, 2, 3. 20. Then we go 20 here. Alright, that's 20 again, and once more. Okay, 4. Alright, that's another 20. And just to make sure, I'm going to count, because you never know. Alright, that's a 20, and this should be a 20, just to confirm. Yep, 20. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that all of them are on the right way. So we should be good. Okay. So for this, we just need to count all the way to the other sides, and we should be good. Mind you, I have no idea how big this is going to be, size-wise, on the scale, but should be fine. It's just going to be a rather large build, which I highly doubt we are going to get the full advantage of just yet, but... Well, it's going to take a while. That's a fact. So we probably won't be able to build it all today. Or at least I can try, at the very least. But I highly doubt we are going to be able to build it completely today. Because we will need to prepare a bunch of resources required for this to actually work. So it's going to take time and effort. And certainly a lot of cobblestone, but thankfully we've got infinite of that, so I'm not too worried. Especially with the machine that we got currently set up for it. Like, we get cobblestone near instantly, so... Yeah. Alright, so that's as big as we're gonna go. I think we want to go 4 blocks high here, just to make it look good. But other than that, we should be fine. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the slabs away, because we no longer need those right now. And yeah. Oh, whoops. There we go. That should be a ton of blocks, enough to get the job done anyways. Alright. Thankfully, flight does make this a lot easier, so me going with the Astral Sorcery armor is actually really good for us. Although that said, we are looking at a problem with its durability. However, that can easily be fixed and rearranged come the immediate future. So what I could probably do is I could also set up the enchantment stuff. So that way I can actually get mending on this piece of armor. Because we do have a few mending books, if I'm not mistaken. We just actually have to fish them out of our, you know, inventory and go from there. Regardless, we'll try our best to make it happen. There we go. I think I do need a fuzzy upgrade to accomplish that. I don't know. I'm just thinking about the future right now, and currently that is not required. But I digress. We do need this mob farm though, because I think it will look really nice for the build. And it would help serve for a good picture, because we haven't really been doing a lot of big projects when it comes to building, I'd like to think. Or at least as far as I'm aware for the past 10 episodes. But yeah, no, we're gonna try and get a very big build out of this and just highlight it as part of the things I have been building in this realm. And who knows, maybe I could start filling up this world with grass and whatnot and just make it look like it's actually a floating island of some kind. I don't know. Anything that will make this look nice, at the very least. Regardless, it's just going to be a bit of placing cobblestone, and hopefully things will go quite well as a result. Okay. And there we go. Another row comes in. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Man, this is tedious, but needs to be done. I probably, you know, I could have probably done a, just a straight up, like, smaller mob farm. But I think I like the idea of just having a massive room dedicated to this sort of thing. Because it just seems cool to do. Besides, I'm going to need to process this stuff anyways. Because, well, I'm going to need, obviously, mob drops, specifically the spider, variety to drop their spider eyes if I'm ever going to get enough supply needed to fuel the essence that I'm getting. Because otherwise, the mob drops aren't going to even spawn, unless, of course, I start using experience of all things. Which can be done. It's just we need to actually prepare a machine that will actually suck up that experience. Which I think I'm going to be merging with this machine to do. So we're going to try and get that alongside anything else we can think of. But all in due time. For now, the goal is to get this platform set up and, of course, make sure it is in tip-top condition to be used. But I digress. Just gonna casually plant these. There we go. That way we got some lighting going in. And we aren't, you know... Oh. Okay. And I guess here. Here and here. There we go. Okay, to here. And finally on here to here. There we go. That should help keep mobs from spawning, at least for a little while, until I've sort of started finishing the other things. I'll hit F7 so I can just continue on my clearing path of just planting cobblestone in bulk. There we go. Okay, 2 more stacks left of our current amount. I am going to need to recharge my remote, it seems, though, because it's been wasting a lot of power as of late, so I should probably alleviate that issue at some point. Okay. We're probably going to run out of cobblestone before we finish this, but that's quite alright. I kind of expected that we were going to use a buttload of cobblestone. As for how much I'm using, I personally don't know. I just know I'm using a lot. So if you guys really want to count how much I'm using, well, feel free to do that on your own time. I'm not going to make an effort to actually determine how much cobblestone is here and what I should have you guys grab, per se. I mean, there's plenty of tutorials, after all, online that help with such things. Okay. Almost there. There was a hole here. I'm going to grab that quick. Okay. Almost there. There we go. Let's just do this, and we're almost there. Okay. Alright, and this should be the last row, leaving it up to 3 rows. There we go. And we got 1 final row to go for. Okay. Alright. And yeah, this is the last row that I basically need to cover, and then we should be good. Kind of excessive that we had to do it this way, but whatever. Mind you, I'm going to be making this arguably smaller anyway, so it's no big deal. So we're just going to take this and just embrace the amount of size that I've basically given it. And you know what? Just to save ourselves some strife from any mobs trying to spawn. It's not nighttime yet. I'll take the bed with me. Can only sleep at night. That's fine. It's gonna come nighttime really soon, so... Okay. Getting really close. There we go. Let's quickly get that rest in, so that way we can, you know, wake up in a reasonable manner. Okay. Now we just go along here, get all these, there we go. Okay, grab these. And we're almost done. Taken quite a bit of time, took about like nearly 20 minutes just to do this alone, but hey, that's how mob farms work. They take a lot of time to actually, produce. And they are time-consuming, to say the least. But hey, once it's done, and I don't have to worry about it again. Okay. Now, for those who are wondering, or are confused on why I'm doing this again, I'm going to be basically getting rid of that one and moving it down here, because there is a rule in Minecraft that allows mobs to spawn much easier should they be lower on the y-axis. So if you see my y-axis being on 23, they're going to spawn more frequently. I'm not sure why that is the case, but I assume it's because of just how Minecraft is generated and run. So it's more so just a thing of game mechanics going in our advantage, basically. So that is why I'm doing it this way, in order for us to get the absolute benefits that come with it. So, yeah. There we go. That is all of the area lit. So now, I just need to set up the walls. Now, I could do a 3-high wall, but I think I'm going to be doing a 4-high wall. No, a 5-high wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason I'm doing it 5-high is because I'm going to be basically making the 5th high wall a slab area, put simply. Actually, I could just do a slab then, at that point, and make it 4-high. But yeah, no, we need it to be 4-high, so that way we can actually... The main reason we're doing it is so that way we can have Enderman spawn, which is one of the many resources that we do need. In doing it this way as well, we are also making it way easier for spiders to get into the hole. It really depends on how you want to see it, but basically spiders, creepers, that sort of thing, we want them to spawn into this hole and just die when they fall in. Either through our own means or through means of, through a machine, basically. So that is why I'm going through all this effort to make this wall and at least get as many mobs as we can, because each mob is going to start producing essence, which is required for what we're trying to do. So once we get this wall set up, we can start putting on the slabbed roof, which is going to be probably the core of this machine. Although, before I do, I'm probably going to make an effort to actually... Yeah, no, what I'm probably going to do is... Yeah, I'm going to make... They're called conveyor belts of sorts. We have them in there, so we're going to take from there to get what we need. So it's not a big deal on what we're doing. Of course, we are going to need to produce more resources as we go, so... The reason I'm making it so tall is simply due to the fact that we won't be able to get other mobs spawning. So I actually might make it 5 high, just so I can actually fit in the spawners, because they're going to need to go inside that dark room, so that way the mobs actually go inside, and they will be ground up by whatever generator I come up with. The simple way is to use the experience spikes, I must admit. But I think I can get a little bit better, or more creative, if you will. Regardless, for now, we are focusing on the wall here. So that way we can set things up, and if I do think I need one higher, I will go for it. Regardless, it is just a long journey of me placing down blocks. That's all it really is. There we go. At least I got a little bit of a faster way of placing blocks. Yeah, so people who don't know this, if you crouch and go forward and right, you actually move faster when you're crouched. It's a weird thing, but it just means you go faster for some reason. I'm not sure why. I guess it's just game mechanics going in. I assume it's just... I think you can actually go a little faster if you're walking as well, but I can't confirm nor deny that claim. But if it is true, do let me know. Because if that's the case, I might start strafing everywhere. Be a very interesting strat to introduce to the streaming, or the gaming community, rather, if that were true. But I digress. For now, we are almost there. Okay. Man, this is going really... It's taking a while, but hey, we're almost done. Okay, and with this... We just need these, and bada bing bada boom, we've got ourselves a row. Alright. Now we just need to do one more, and I think we can do slabs. And then that'll be a 4 tall area. Yeah, no, if we do slabs, then we're basically golden, so... Let me stuff the cobblestone back. Let's get some... cobblestone slabs. There we go. And let's just fill in the rows. Of course, I didn't have to do it that fast, but whatever. I might as well do the circle bit around, and then I'll start working on the inside. Oh, whoops. There we go. Let's quickly just place these in. There we go. Alright. Alright, I'd rather miss pieces from these rows rather than double place, because personally I think it's just a lot more effort if I double place than I do single. All the same. What am I saying? I don't know. I have a very complex mind. Oh well. All the same, we will place accordingly. There we go. And boom. Alright, that is the slabs set up. There is a 4 high wall. So once we encase this area, it's going to be ready to produce whatever we want. Up there, though, we are going to need to set up a machine that is going to siphon out experience. Let's see. Okay, so there's powered enchanters, there's experience boost books, increases experience drops from killing and mining. That's actually really good if we want to gather a bunch of experience. Monolith of experience. It will absorb all experience orbs in the same chunk. This experience can be retrieved by right-clicking on the monolith. You may only have one monolith of any type in the same chunk. Right-clicking the monolith will tell you how much EXP is stored. Right-clicking with a glass bottle will consume 15 experience and create a bottle of enchanting. Sneak right-clicking with no item will give you 15 EXP directly. Oh. That's interesting. In that case, we could use a dark monolith to hold the experience. Well, at least that's a thought. Unless, of course, we wish to use the melter method. At that point, it's more a question of whether we can grind out essence or essence of knowledge or what have you. But regardless, we will figure out a way to make this work. I'm probably going to be using the... we need to use the cyclic method in order to get experience, because experience can be used to convert into essence. Yeah, no, essence is used to fuel the machine, basically, so... if we can get essence, that'll help immensely. Because that's just going to basically recycle things and just keep things running. All the same, should be fine. For now, let's just slab it up, get everything set up and ready for when we get those machines down here. We should be good. Oh, okay. Lag's coming in, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take a while. But that's why I've got slabs up, so that way I can actually make this really easy to do. Okay. Man, we're using a lot of slabs, though, for this. It's like nearly 50, I think, for each pass-by, which is actually pretty good. Number-wise, anyways. Okay, there we go. I am going to need to make a bunch more slabs, though, so I will have to prepare against that, so... make a bunch. There we go. That should do it. At least I hope, anyways. Okay. Bit too slow on there. And there we go. Ugh, my hands. Gonna get carpal tunnel at this rate, but whatever. Well, that's the pain of just building in Minecraft. You have to be prepared to spam click a lot like this. Especially if you're a builder. I can only imagine how much pain you must be going through if you're doing this sort of thing on a daily basis. Regardless, no big deal. I'll just get this done and then we should be good. Okay, there we go. Almost there. Or at least I'm nearly halfway there anyways. God. Yeah, this is a long journey to say the least, but that's fine. I kind of expected this. Oh well, that's just how the cookie crumbles when it comes to building, don't it? There we go. I guess I could probably actually put glowstone on top of this and make it look a little bit more fancy, but... at the same time, I don't really want to. I'd have to decorate it to some degree, though, I feel. I don't know. For now, though, I think it's just better if I just make it functional, much like I have done everything else, because that's sort of the thing I've been going for this entire time, haven't I? Functionality is way more important in my eyes currently, more than beauty. As long as it works, I will use it to the end. Although I guess that is sort of my building style. I'm much more a guy who likes efficiency than I do beauty. But I can make things like this look good. So there you go. Ah well. All the same, it is a task that needs to be done. Okay, almost there. Just gotta get this other half done, and we should be good. I'm doing quite alright, Barlow. How about you? I just haven't been streaming a lot, as you probably have noticed. Just life stuff. You know how it is. Okay. Get all the way over here. And almost there. Well, ish. Alright, we're getting all the way over to here. Like so. Okay. And we're down to our last stack, but that's fine. We are going to easily just make a bunch more. So it's no big deal. For the slabs, of course, anyways. Okay, and yep, now we need more. So that should be enough, I think. Worst case, we'll just make more. But this should be enough slabs that it will make this new mob farm arguably a lot more efficient. Now, of course, this does mean that we're going to be dealing with a lot more mobs, meaning a lot more heads that are going to come in and cause problems. But hopefully, by doing what I've done here, this is going to make things a lot easier for, well, it's going to make things easier grind-wise anyways. So that way we're going to get a lot more mob drops. They're going to max out, obviously, but that's not too much of a problem. I'd rather them max out than be drained of resources, to say the least. After all, the more resources we have, the better. Because this will just allow us to keep snowballing of sorts. In fact, I might actually consider starting to introduce cobalt and ardite into our tree farms. I haven't had the chance to actually do that yet. I just needed to actually make like a efficient tool. The only reason I haven't done so yet is simply because I've been lazy about it. And I need to delve into tinker tools, and that's just a whole bucket of tedium that I wasn't ready to deal with. Mind you, I can do that now, so I guess once I'm finished here, I'll probably dabble a little bit into getting a new tool. I probably won't be dealing with the trees just yet, though, because I would like to handle something else. Or rather, I would like to do, I'd like to continue on my acorn business on converting it into items. But that's only a personal thing, more than anything. But I digress. For now, we'll just keep going. There we go. And done, actually. Before I do close this off, I am going to actually go to the middle here and reveal the 3 most blocks here. Because I would like to at least have this open so I can actually work in there and hop in without too much trouble. In fact, leaving this open is actually viable because it's not getting light anyways. So yeah, I could leave this open if I really wanted to. What I will need to do now, though, is dismantle this entire mob farm, but before I do, I'm actually going to set up the platforms needed to send the mobs into this zone. So, I'm gonna set up my bed, maybe not there, whatever. It can't be placed anyways, so leave that alone for now. Okay, so we got elevators. We need the dark utilities. Yeah, we need the dark utilities vector plates. They require iron, stone, sugar, and slime balls. Thankfully, we have a plethora of all of those. So now, let's set things up. Okay. So we want it to be vector plates going this way. We shouldn't need them to be too overly powerful. We just need them to be functional. Because yeah, no, these are gonna slowly just grab the mobs anyways, so it's no big deal. Okay. Okay. And basically what we're going to do is we are going to make a line of these vector plates going in various directions. And they will slowly funnel everybody into the center, which is exactly what we want. Now, if I can make it to where the spiders do not cling on, that is going to make my life a little easier as well, so I'm going to see about trying to make that a reality as well. So that way spiders don't catch, and I can just have them fall into the group as well. Because spiders have a knack for sticking with one another. Not sure why, but that's just a mechanic they have, essentially. Okay, get rid of these. There we go. I guess alternatively, I could have used fans, because those are easily one of the few ways we can do this as well. But, I don't need to do that. I just need to focus on this more than anything. As long as it works, that's all I care about. Okay. There we go. And we're almost done. Okay, we are down to our last 2 stacks of vector plates. I kind of expected that we were going to run out immensely quickly, thanks to how much we got here. I'm still going to try and get everything fit in, though. So, we're just going to do our absolute best to make sure the mobs start funneling this way. Okay, there we go. And we are down to our last set of vector plates. And now we just need to cut these off. And make sure we give it a nice layer. There we go. Now, we do the same thing here. Like so. And then we do the same thing here by cutting this off. As you can see, mobs are already spawning. And yeah, as you can tell, that's a lot of mobs. There we go. Thankfully, this isn't too big of a deal, because I've certainly got means to actually fly and not worry about these threats too heavily anyways. Although, it's clear that we're gonna need to get some more. All the same, as long as they're spawning, that's the important part. So, now, just need to make some more vector plates. We are gonna need more stone, so I'm gonna get some cobble. And we're gonna quickly go over to our machine here and produce them into stone. There we go. Let's see, how is our power doing? Power's doing quite well. We've got 1 cube, 2 cubes. We've got 2 cubes basically full on power. That's actually really good. Alright, nice. I can work with that. I think the one thing I do regret is not putting this machine 1 block over, but you get what you get. Regardless, I am going to need to produce more materials. So I guess while I'm waiting for that cobblestone to make, I'm going to see about making a new machine among the lots here that we got. So, acorn-wise, we've been using the cottonwood, we've been using redstone, coal, and iron. I think it's time we either go into gold or we go into lapis. I think lapis is arguably going to be the best here, so let's go for that. So, to make lapis into a varied item, let's see, what types of things can we make with lapis, obviously? I assume obviously lapis, because, yeah. Lapis amber requires lapis resin and lapis acorn, so that's pretty obvious. We can also melt lapis resin with a high enough heat, but I don't think we're going to get that luxury, so I'm going to go with the basic crafting method, so we are going to need a formulaic assembler. Thankfully, we have all the materials on hand. We just need to prefab them. So, we got everything except for the crafting table. Toss that in. Bada bing, bada boom. Formulaic assembler. Okay, put that there. There we go. Now we just need to make a crafting formula. There we go. We are going to take a stack of lapis resin and lapis acorns here. And, let's see. To make a lapis lazuli block... Oh! We could also make lapis lazuli blocks. Now, I could do that, or I could make lapis amber. Lapis amber requires a melter form. Okay. So I can either do the lapis amber method, or I could do the smelting method. Hold on. Let me check redstone. Because I was able to do redstone in this method here. Wasn't I? Okay, let's see. So, redstone, if cooked at 0C, which is quite literally melter quality, then we should be able to make it happen. Okay, maybe I don't do lapis then. Lapis seems easy at first, but it's actually really hard. Or at least it's going to be harder to do, rather. Let's see. Okay, let's see. We've got diamond acorns. We've got... I guess we could do emerald acorns, maybe. Or glowstone, even. Let's see. Let's see glowstone. Hold on. Okay. Glowstone resin can make glowstone. If we use only glowstone of amber, we could probably make that. Okay. There's a lot more recipes with the acorns, it seems. But other than that, it's basically the same difference. It yields glowstone. Glowstone amber can be smelted to make energized glowstone. Okay, so basically it's the same difference. So ultimately, we're just going to be making glowstone via this method. So let's get some glowstone resin and acorns. And let's see, how do we make it? We gotta put 5 resin across, like so. And then for acorns, put in the crafting formula, encode the formula. Then we gotta get cobblestone in there, as we put 5 of these here, and 4 of these here, like so. I will put these away for now. Actually, I'm gonna need a stack each anyways. Gonna need some cobblestone now. There we go. Slowly just casually put these in. And there we go. That should prevent any excess from building up, because that is exactly what we do here. It does appear that iron acorns have overtaken the machine, which isn't good. Yeah, no, iron resin is only at 140. Okay, so we ran out quite a bit ago, so we're gonna have to actually, Yeah, it seems like we're running out, significantly on that mark, huh? Ah, well, I kind of expected this to be, let's turn on stock control. No. Stock control isn't gonna help here. My god, this is a mess now. Okay, let's put this away. Done and done. Okay, Okay, we don't need a strict input or outputs. Yeah, no. I guess, yeah, no, we can't really do much about that. We're just gonna have to hold on for now. At the very least, it's slowly gonna stack up to its reasonable points, so we have that in mind. We just need to increase the speed at which we're getting the acorns and whatnot, I guess. So I think upgrading the iron and all that is actually required here. So we're gonna have to upgrade from dirt. Let's see. If we go to dirt, there should be an upgraded version. Oak tree altar, interesting. Okay. Yeah, if we go with fertile soil, it upgrades it to 117, drop chance of 125. Hold on. Is there a better fertilizer that we could utilize? How do we make it, anyways? Oh, we just use dirt, and then we can increase the growth rate and drop chance by a bit. I guess that's pretty nice, but for now, I think we need to leave it alone, because otherwise I'm just going to get distracted. We're going to stick with the glowstone idea. I think that's arguably our best bet here, if only just for the sake of making things look good. Regardless, we're going to need 2 storage link cables. That is easily enough acquired. Alright. Okay, so with that, we can put in the... Alright, so we want acorns first. Whitelist acorns. Whitelist resin. There we go. Gonna need 2 chests. Or at least 2 mini chests anyways. There we go. Oops. Put the rest away. Then we get this. There we are. Now we've got these whitelisted, so that way we have the cable set up for it. Now we are going to need to set up the machine. We're going to need to export and then import accordingly. Of course, we're also going to need cables, so... We'll put in the blue cable. We're going to take a stack of the flux cable. We are going to take the singular export, and we're going to take an import. So that way we got... Alright, we got a storage link cable. We want to put this in for redstone. So we need to get... or glowstone, rather. So let's get some glowstone here as a marker. Whitelist redstone here, or glowstone. I keep mixing the 2 up. Let's place in a barrel. Here we go. Much like before, we are going to need to limit these. Yeah, stack upgrades with a filter. That's a stack upgrade without a filter. I think I actually... Yeah, no, the filter's there. There's a filter here, so once that hits 959, we're basically good. Okay, so this is... Yeah, this is filtering out here, so once that hits 959, it basically stops. Same goes for here, because that just basically auto-converts. So if I put a red one here... Alright, let's get the side config set up. Alright, output... because that's the import cable. And from... Yeah, if we face it this way, this is going to be the input. The bottom is going to be energy. There we go. That will provide the power for it. So that way the machine is going to work in tandem. So, all we got to do is get the export cable here. There we go. We need to export both the resin and acorns accordingly. So do that, there we go. And from there, all we gotta do is put in an operation upgrade. Put 959 there. And make sure we draw out glowstone. So once it hits 959, we stop the mechanism. And it's just going to hold out resources for us. Which is exactly what we want. Because that will just stow 959 of glowstone in this wooden crate. Apologies, it's lagging it seems. And we just got to put a storage bus. So that way, it will connect to the machine. And... now we just gotta put in the glowstone. Here we go. And that shall be our glowstone network set up. We'll make sure to mark it as glowstone, so that way it stays that way. Now we just put in the cables. There we go. That connects up nice and good. We are just gonna stuff in as much cobblestone as we possibly can into this, so that way we can properly organize it. Let's stuff some things away. Make it easier for us. There we go. I'll take 2 stacks of that out. There we go. Whoops. Alright. This one was gonna be, yeah, acorns. And this was going to be resin. I'll put in 2 of these for now, just to act as a buffer. And now we just need to get some exports. Yep. 2 exports should do it. There we go. We are going to put acorns first. There we go. Acorns go through here. Resin goes through here. And if I take these 2 out, that's going to get the acorns. This is going to get the resin. And now all we got to do is just get this machine going. There we go. We'll just let that fill for a moment. Whilst these focus on getting filled up, we are going to need more acceleration cards to help with the filling. Okay. From there, we just need to make 2 of these. Or let's make it 4, because we are going to need to split these up to put into here. There we go. Alright, those are now filled. Now we just need to get... let's get a stack upgrade for those and these. Okay, a stack upgrade. Alright, 1 stack upgrade for that. Redstone's a very particular one. Okay, for this, it's already being limited by this, so we'll just make the stack upgrade happen. There we go. That's going to pump everything in. Slowly but surely, of course. And it's good to go. And I do believe that it can now automate itself. And once it goes in, it's going to start making things. So if we turn this on, it's going to suck up, and it's going to start to slowly fill into this barrel. There we go. And that is the entirety of glowstone and glowstone resin sorted. Basically. Yep, there you go. And yeah. Now everything's basically golden. Don't need really do much there, so there you go. Alright. Well, we've added another thing, and because we have this lighting now, that's going to help us in the future. Alright, I'm going to put the stone away, because now we've got to make our next upgrade here, I do believe. Alright. I guess I can also see what I can upgrade on my astral tome. I've been leveling up quite a bit. I've got like 3 points and everything. That's not bad. I do have 3 connections if I do want to branch out there. I do believe what I wanted to do was to go as far as I possibly could. I could go to the center. But I don't think that's going to be too good for me. Let's see. What can I grab? Hmm. Void all dropped trash items. Occasionally yield valuable ore when voiding. Yeah, we don't need that. I can continue increasing movement variables, but there's no real need to. You know what? Let's increase our movement speed and dodge chance, because dodge chance for us is going to help a little bit. So we'll just increase our speed a little bit, increase our dodge chance as results. And I guess we could go for attack speed if we really, really wanted to, but I don't think I need to. I'm going to increase my perk experience gain. That should help. Anyways, let's go back to Dark Utilities. And we can start making more vector plates. Using the cobblestone. There we go. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. What have you done? Oh no. And this is why we have troubles with mobs to begin with. Yeah, this is why we need things like this. Because otherwise, you just... yeah. Ow. Could you stop? Okay, get out. Out, 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 out. Yeah, and this is the reason why building is so problematic with mobs. You start to see things like that. Ow. Could you stop? Ow. Okay, At this rate, I'm probably not going to be able to finish this until I light up the entire area, huh? At least I can take the time to actually regenerate. Otherwise, this would have been a lot more hellish. Could you stop? There we go. A little bit better. Alright, let's just do that. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. And we just gotta clear these. Eat this. Alright, now we just gotta deal with these guys. There we go, finally. Ugh. That was pain. But hey, that's just how it goes. Mob farms just be like that, huh? Ah well. Well, I lost some progress, but it's no big deal. I can just rebuild this. Ah, God. But hey, that's just how it goes. Mob farms are like that. My mistake for just leaving it to run without actually any moderation. Alright, let's toss these in. Let's get some cobblestone, and then we'll be good. 2 stacks should be enough to rebuild everything. At least I think. If anything, it's more than enough, but you never know. Okay. Close this. There we go. Done. Alright. This time, I'm going to keep the torches up until I'm ready to remove them. Because otherwise, this is going to lead into another situation where I have to... Yeah. It's going to lead into another situation which I really don't want to deal with. So, let's line this up. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Alright, nice. We've basically done that, so now we just gotta line everything up. Okay, there we go. We're gonna focus on the last one in a bit, or the last row, I should say, in a bit. For now, we just want to focus on getting everything into position. There we go. But yeah, no. If this were higher tier upgrades, I'd be complaining a little bit more, but it should be fine. Yeah, no, if it were higher tier vector plates, yeah, I'd be a little bit more sad in regards to how the upgrades would, you know, well, how things would go here, but thankfully they're only very cheap and just annoying to get, as opposed to the alternative, which is very hard to get. But hey, we're getting it done. That's as much as I'm concerned about. As long as it gets done, that's the good thing. Okay, another one. Okay, there's that. I mean, hey, it's a good thing that the mobs are spawning so much. That's actually a really good thing, though. Now that I think about it, because if they're spawning that much, it means that this mob farm is going to work as intended, especially when all the lights are out. Because as of currently, the mobs that we currently have spawning are very slow, as it were, to a degree. So we're not getting as much mob drops as we should be getting. Of course, this is going to be still a problem, because more mobs means more clutter. But at the same time, I'm not going to be too miffed about the clutter, to be honest. I think it's a good thing, more than anything. There we go. Now we are down to very little vector plates, but that's fine. We're just looking to get it done at this point. Okay. Okay. Nice, nice. And, yep, we are down to that. Okay, we're making some serious progress with this. This is good. This means that most of the farm would be working. We really only need a place to actually stow the items and cart them off to the machine, or which is going to be obviously our setup in the sky. Well, I guess technically everything. I'm getting into semantics again. I'm rambling. Oh, another skeleton. Lovely. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but hey. Let him do what he wants. Let him cook. Besides, he fell anyway, so no big deal. Eat an apple here. Okay, almost there. Oh, a statue bat. That's a new one. Wasn't expecting a different variety of bats. Check it out. Oh, a statue core. So that's how you get statue cores. You need to take out statue bats. That's interesting. Okay, so that's how you get them. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get a one of those spawner eggs, or one of those capture nets, because I would have captured it instead of killing it. Well, I mean, I got a statue core. Oh wait, hold on. There's another one. Let's see. Here we go. We've got a mob imprisonment tool. One's already... Let's see, can I get you? Gotcha. Statue bat. There we go. Now I've got infinite statue cores, technically. As long as I kill the statue bats, then we got a statue core, farm, essentially. I just need to get a, I need to get enough, spawning, so that way I can make it work. Regardless, for now, let's go and make more vector plates. We've only have enough to make one more set. That's fine. Come on, then. There you go. Done. Okay, and we've got 2 more rows. I don't think we'll have enough to make those rows. Yep, nope, but we are getting close. We are getting really close. So we are missing more stone, basically. So we just need to get some stone. And yeah. So basically more cobblestone, and then we should be good. Shouldn't be too hard. Here we go. I will put a light there. That way no mobs are going to spawn there. Alright. Glowstone is really pumping in. That's good. That means we've got plenty of excess to work with. And once we hit that 956 mark, which is basically 15 or so stacks, we are golden. The same goes for the iron and all that other jazz, but I digress. Alright, glowstone is working really well. Is there anything else that we want to do here? What do we got in bulk? We've got a bunch of diamond resin that we could turn into literal diamonds. Let's see. Diamond resin can be made into diamond amber, which can be melted into molten diamonds. And molten diamonds, if poured into a smelter, can actually be made into hard carbon, or it could be poured directly into making blocks of diamonds. Of course, though, I'm going to need a melter from nuclear craft to make that happen. What can I do with the normal? Okay. So I can just use acorns to make diamonds, or I go the diamond amber route, which arguably probably for the best. So here's what I'll probably do. What I will do is I will have a melter, which will melt down materials, and I will make that into molten diamond. I will have the molten diamond go into, not a smelter, but I'll probably put it into... I'll probably put it into a melter, and then I'll have that melter pour it into diamonds or diamond blocks. Either way would work. I think diamond blocks would be more efficient, though, so this is going to be very interesting to work as a machine. So let's get a formulaic assembler. Okay, we'll make one of these again. We are out of... well, we're running low on steel ingots, so I'm going to need to make more. So, let's see. I'm going to need to make molten steel, so I'm going to need iron and liquefacted coal. So, thankfully I've got a plethora of coal that I can liquefact. Or I can run through the smelter here. So that's probably going to be what I'm going to need to do. Okay, we'll take these. There we go. Done and done. We have a absurd amount of blood. What can I do with blood, actually? Let's see. We can cast it into literally any platform. We should be good. Alright, what could blood be used to make? Alright, so you can either make pig iron or cast it into sand to make red sand. Arguably the best option is just to pour it like so. So I'm going to do that. Just to make it so I've got more room in my inventories. There we go. Just get rid of all that blood, because there's an excessive amount of it. Absurdly so, if I must admit. Yeah, I can't really help mobs just dropping in here, though. That's, like, literally the only bane about this whole situation. But hey, at least we can slowly, pull it down. Okay. Man, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, well, while that's working, I'm going to pour in some gold here, actually. Because this will arguably make a bigger dent in our supply here. When it comes to, you know, organizing item, well, basically getting rid of any weight in the system. We also got a block of steel, actually, just waiting on the standby. Let's get some coal. Let's get a stack. There we go. The liquefacted coal is going to make some extra steel. We'll take out the gold while we're at it, so that way we got even more to work with. There we go. And bada bing, bada boom. Got a ton of gold left. We got 18 blocks. I think we can get those out. Yep, just barely 18. Nice. I can make that work. Alright, we got some energized glowstone apparently. Got some molten glass somehow. We're making a bunch of molten steel as a result of the various blocks that we're producing. Okay. Alright, we're going to swap in for molten steel here. we're going to get 5 blocks worth. There we go. 5 blocks worth of steel. Once that's all poured out, we will get the glass next. Okay. 1 block of glass. Pour that out, because we don't really need anything else from it. Six blocks of molten iron. Pretty cool. Alright, let's stuff that there. We'll cancel this. We'll convert the blocks of... Let's take the blocks of steel. We'll convert them into ingots, which we will toss in here. I'll toss in the statue bat. So that way we have it for later use, which is probably going to be a very common thing we're going to produce for the sake of statues. So, to make... Alright, so what do statue cores do? Statue loot. You need a functional baby zombie statue, which requires chorus flowers and... Okay. And... to make a peaceful baby zombie... Okay. Oh, thank you for the follow, David. Much appreciated. Alright, let's see. Sound baby, functional. Okay, so functional gives us rotten flesh and iron nuggets with a 10% chance at nothing. A functional blaze requires nether stars to produce. And that gives us 100% blaze powder, 50% blaze rods, 10% nothing. Okay. And I think that we should be good. Yeah, no, we can also get ghasts. Okay, so this is how we're going to get ghast tears, I think. Mind you, it's going to require a functional ghost or statue. So we're going to need a decorative gas statue. So we need 1 statue core, 2 gas tears, 2 gunpowder, and gold. So I will need to kill 2 gas at least to get the required materials. But other than that, we should be good. Alright. And with that, we should be good to go. I guess, yeah, no, we need to grab the stone now. We can worry about the other project that we had later. And I'll just put the stone away. Let's go to Dark Utilities and get the vector plates in bulk again. Alright. Thankfully, I do believe this might be enough for what we're trying to do. So, now we should be good to go. Okay. Bring it all the way back, like so. There we go. Now we just have to do this final bit here, and we should be good. But before that, let's just quickly encase these bits here. So that way we have that sorted. Perfect. Now we just gotta deal with this final row here. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. I mean, we've got a plethora of vector plates, so we should be able to make this work. Not a fan of the mobs running around, causing me to not place in the end, in the first place. Oh, God. There we go. That was annoying. Could you stop? Cease. God. That's gonna be annoying. Ah, well. But once this is done, I don't have to worry about the mobs anymore, so it's just a matter of getting it done, and then I can just move out of here as swiftly as I possibly can. So it's no big deal. Alright. Get all the way across to here. There we go. All the way down here. Deal with you. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of mob drops, I think. Ah, well. Okay. Got a few more vector plates that I gotta worry about. There you go. Almost done. Alright. Honestly, I can't wait to get the enchantment stuff going, because that's going to be really nice for us. It's going to make us a little bit more durable when it comes to these sorts of things. So that way I don't have to worry too much about mobs causing a ruckus or problems. Because right now, they are currently the problem that I'm dealing with the worst, I think. But once they're dealt with, it just makes things a whole lot easier. But I digress. For now, let's just focus on these. We're basically almost done. We just gotta fill this up. And then we're good. Alright. Alright, that's it. Okay, now we just need to set things up. It's gonna be a bit of a tedium doing this, but it needs to be done. Gonna cause a lot of mobs to spawn though, so I gotta be prepared for that. Gonna quickly get rid of these. Goodness knows we're gonna be dealing with a lot of mobs here soon. So gotta get ready for that. Oh boy. It begins. Okay. Why are you so fast on this? Good gravy. Oh, God. Oh, God. My goodness. Okay. Okay, that's a lot. Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna need more of these. There we go. Okay, Skelly. Jeez. My God. They're going ham. Oh God. There we go. Okay, there we go. Take that out. There we go. Almost there. And finally, there we go. That's it. Whew. Alright, cool. And that just leaves the entire area there. I guess I'll leave that alone for now. And if I go down all the way over here, and I light this up, of course. Yeah, no, they're gonna cluster. What I'm gonna do here, actually, is get some slabs. Yeah, because they're actually suffocating because of this, which is really interesting. Alright, so let's get some more slabs here. We'll do this. There we go. I will quickly get some oak wood here. I'm doing this just in case, because you never know with these sorts of things. I'm basically preparing a safety net just in case. Alright, if I place myself here... This should clear all of them. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a lot of mobs, jeez. Yeah, I think the only thing is witches are going to be a problem. Well, that's expected. But yeah. Gonna get a lot of drops from this, I suspect. I'm not even picking up the items. That's the thing. What I am gonna have to do, though, is I'm gonna have to set up a... I'm probably gonna have to set up a chest on the bottom. So that way I can actually get the mob drops. But other than that, I think we've got our mob farm set up, which is really good. Alright, let's get some wood here. Just to help with sorting out the area here. So that way we've got both the lights and set up here. Perfect. Okay. Done and done. Alright, we'll get a cobblestone platform, and we're probably going to use an elevator here to help get ourselves across, I think. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Yeah, so I should probably have an elevator, like, here, maybe? Yeah, so here. Yeah, so the elevator goes in the middle here. I will set up a oak wood setup here, just to make it look fancy. Well, ish, anyways. We will build it right there. There we go. Yeah, they're gonna start compressing again. There we go. And finally this, and we should be good to go. Now, of course, I could use glowstone as well to make this look good. But yeah, no, they're gonna die on their own anyways, because of mob compression rules. I do believe I can get away with cutting out the back here, so that way I can start killing the mobs in bulk. I just need a specific type of mob grinder. Industrial foregoing, here we go. I do believe I know what I need, I just need to go up here to get it, I think. Because I do recall that there was a machine I lodged in here at some point. I think it's actually within the bulk of these chests, though, is the thing. I mean, I could start importing these things into the machine and start getting rid of them. That might be worthwhile, actually. Yeah, I don't really have to sort these. I could just use importers, couldn't I? Just get a stack upgrade and then start processing them that way. Which would be interesting, to say the least. Bioreactor, no. But yeah, no, it's probably in one of these chests is what I'm thinking. Because the enchantment upgrades are in here. Here we go, mod slaughter factory. That's exactly what we want. So we need this slaughter factory, otherwise we won't be able to do a dang thing with this. So what we need to do is I need to break this open. Let the little ones go. There we go. This will give us fluids and liquid meats, as long as we provide it power, of course. So I will need to separate the liquid meat and the pink slime, but if I get the meat, I should be able to turn that into a food source even. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Industrial, trade fluid exchanger, village trade exchanger. That's interesting. It gives you access to automatically trade with your villager. Okay, cool. So I need to run power down to this. So I think what I gotta do is I gotta take this wire here, basically, and part it over to here. Which is fine. I can make that happen. I just need a energy transfer node to provide power, so let's get some cable. We've only got so much, but that's fine. We've got plenty in the form of other cables, so I should be able to make this work. I am going to need two types of cable, I think. One is going to go over the top, one's going to go over the bottom, I think. At that point, though, I might as well, like, drop a cable down from there, but yeah, I could do this. I could do it this way. I think it might look a bit more interesting if I do it this way. Less dull? Yeah, something like that. So if I need to ever bring my cabling up here, there we go. Now we just gotta bring this cable around. Oh, whoops. Okay, we are just gonna cart it around in a circular formation. Actually, do I even need to do that? No. What I'm gonna do, because I don't really need to connect it with the system there, I'm gonna bring it down so that way I can set up a chest of sorts. Yeah, no, I could set a double chest actually. And I'll set the double chest up here, so that way it's out of the way. So I'll get two of these, specifically. There we go. We'll get the double chest right here, I guess. There we go. And then we just need a... Alright, what was it? It was called the... It was a form of hopper. Here we go. Ender hopper. We need a normal hopper. And then we need a unstable ender pearl. Thankfully, we got plenty of those. So now we can make this ender hopper here. There we go. That's going to start sucking up materials from that machine there. And we've got a plethora of resources here. So it does appear that we've got the typicals, which is arrows, rotten flesh, bones, string, gunpowder. We've also got the android legs and potatoes, so we got those in bulk. That's good. Now we just need to siphon up the materials, so... I think we just need an import bus. So one of those goes in. There we go. That's going to start importing all those. We are going to need an upgrade for the import bus. Not a capacity card, but a speed upgrade, most likely. Okay, so we're going to need acceleration cards. I'll grab 2, because I think that's the most that we need. Yeah, there we go. That's going to basically take everything there, and then toss it away. And we can just do this, if need be. Ow. There we go. And yeah, spiders are going to be processed as well in this, which is really good. So, yeah, we got ourselves a means of a mob grinder. Of sorts, anyways. Now, if only it provided experience. But yeah, no, that's just gonna keep producing and we should be good. Now we are gonna need to provide the mob slaughter factory with power, so we are going to need a means of power, so we need to go to Cyclic, I believe it was, to get the energy cube, which is right here, energy transfer node. Thankfully we can make another one. We are going to need cable. Specifically, we need a energy extraction cable here. I'm gonna remove this torch here, move it a bit higher. There we go. I'll leave that one there in favor of just putting that there. There we go. I guess I could actually put the energy transfer node below it. Yeah, let's put the energy transfer node below. Take these. Put the torches under, like planned. There we go. Then we can just repeat over here, just to make it look nice. We can't do it on the side though, so that sucks, but it's fine. There we go, and boom. Alright, cool. That's that done. Now, of course, we are going to need to set up a extraction node here. There we go. That is going to pump up resources there. I will need 2 cables on the side to start pumping out the liquids and sending them away, most likely. But other than that, we should be fine. Because that will just basically cover up these, and we got still plenty of room to work with, so no big deal. All the same, I'm going to take a small 5-minute break, and when I return, we will continue on with this system that we've got, because I've still got a lot to do here. Mainly, I've got to turn the slaughter factory on, and a bunch of other things. But I digress. I will see you guys in a bit. Take care. Alright, I am now back. Let's hopefully get back into things and this game doesn't crash. It just did. Lovely. At this rate, I might just stop using transitions, because I think that's what's causing the whole problem in the first place with this whole crashing thing. I'm not sure why, but maybe that's just how things go. So yeah, no, I'm going to... I think henceforth I'm going to stop using the background screen and just keep it on the pause menu, but... yeah, that's just how I'm going to deal with things, I suppose. It's not like I can really stop it, but I digress. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to wait for a bit longer. I apologize for the wait, but thankfully I came in early, because I knew this was gonna happen. Or at least to some degree it would. Alright. As for what we're gonna do, I mean, we've made glowstone already. We are making the mob farm, we're tweaking it to make sure it's, you know, functional and working as intended. I think the biggest thing that we need to do is move the machines over, which is going to be the bulk of the problem. However, that shouldn't be too big of a problem that it will impede our progress. The only thing I am trying to consider right now at this point is trying to figure out how I'm going to bring the EXP into a liquid form without using me as the conduit, because I can't exactly... It's a hard way to deal with this situation, because you kind of need experience to turn it into a usable material. So I'm going to have to find a way to take the experience that I'm getting from dropped orbs and then send it to a machine somewhere, so that way you can start compiling that experience into a liquid form. Needless to say, it's going to be a very difficult process. Honestly, I'm not sure how I'm going to handle it. All the same, I'll try. I know those diamond spikes drop the experience, so if we could find a way to cart them off to an area that can suck up that experience and put it into a machine that can process it, that might be a way to go. There was also that monolith, which I guess we could try extracting experience from, but I highly doubt it's going to work that easily. I'll have to look around, see what options we got, because there's a number of ways we can go about it. And I think the pylon... Actually, there is a pylon that we could use, potentially, which will drain experience from us, mind you. But it would also be a means to actually converting the experience into something more usable, so... there is options. There's plenty of options. Alright. Well, regardless. For now, though. Yep, for now we are left with an absurd amount of mobs in our current predicament. And they're probably going to compress for the most part. But, regardless, we've managed to find a way to get... Okay, so we can either go with the mob slaughter factory, or we can go for another method. The other method I'm thinking of... let's see. Use potions to generate beacon effects? Nope. A vacuum chest with a control list? No. Simple block breaker? Nah. Prison what? No. We got the fans here, which can provide power to push mobs, if we really wanted. We're not going to do that. Fluid storage. Well. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna move away from these mobs for a moment, so that way I can think clearly. Okay, so... The machine that makes those things, or that makes the liquid experience here, is actually a melter, which is a cyclic thing. So if there's going to be any way for us to transfer the experience, it's going to be through the experience pylon. Yeah, here it is. Collect nearby XP orbs, then release or bottle them for later. Now, I do believe this means that we can stow it in a magical sense as well. Or, we can stow it in a liquid sense as well. Because as long as we use that as a conduit to drain, then we can basically use a... Yeah, basically what we can do here is... Well, first let's dismantle this, because we don't need this mob farm anymore, I don't think. So we're just gonna... Hey, skeleton horse. Take out these slabs. There we go. We do have a plethora of metal, or liquid in the metal drum currently, but not going to be using that for a while. Take this. Mob duplicator will be used in a later date. Going with this for now. Alright, let's put the torch away here. I'm going to quickly stow a bunch of this material away for later use. There we go. I'll even put new slabs there. There we go. Alright, let's take this. Alright, we're going to take out the diamond spikes here. Because the diamond spikes are what we need. We're going to get rid of the vector plates. There we go. Bunch of vector plates for ourselves. I guess we do need the signs here to prevent, to make it work. So yeah, we're gonna use some signs here, I think. Although, spiders are going down quite easily. Yeah, no, spiders are going down regardless, so it don't matter. I don't think, anyways. Worst case, we are getting string, so that's fine. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to set up the diamond spikes here. In fact, you know what? There's an easy way I can handle dealing with the mobs. There we go. That's one. Alright. You know what? I won't even need this. Well, yeah, I won't need this, but I will need the pylon, so I should make that, at least. I'll quickly eat some of this just to tame my hunger real quick. Okay, let's make a pylon here, experience pylon. We do not have the lime dye, we do not have the fire charge, which we can easily make. Alright, I'll make one. Okay, we need lime dye. Thankfully... Okay, we don't have any cactus, though. That's a problem. Okay, so how are we gonna get cactus? Let's see. Okay, so let's get some cactus then. And then we can continue on, I think. Okay, so going up here... I feel like we had cactus at one point, I just don't know where it is. Okay, we don't need these, obviously. Put the dirt back, there we go. Put these away. Put in the vector plates, because we don't need them. I believe the trade center has cactus. Yeah, we just need 8 vines is the problem. We only have 1 vine. We could make more, I think, if we go through here. In fact, I've got 60 vines for such a thing. It's actually a good thing. Alright, we're gonna get the cactus here. There we go. Cactus of 7. Perfect. Put the rest of the vines away. Let's get some sand. Alright. Okay. Now, we are going to need a cactus farm in the future, so this is going to be necessary. Let's get some... Get our watering can. Okay, I don't have a watering can. Okay, that's absurd. Okay. You know what? Let's take these. Take these. There we go. I'm gonna put 5 here, and because they are apotheosis cacti, they actually perpetually grow, I think. So that is actually gonna be a good thing for us to have. Let's see. Got more basic control circuits which you can grab. Let's see. I do believe we need a... What was it? It was the machine here, if I recall correctly. It was a mechanical squeezer, yep. Alright, and cactus makes what with a mechanical squeezer? It makes 4 cactus green with a 500 millibuckets of water alongside a 50% chance at 2 cactus green. So we just need to make the mechanical squeezer here. So we need 2 energy batteries, which requires these. There we go. Alright, then we get the one in the middle, the squeezer, boom, and pow. Mechanical squeezer. Done. We'll have this mechanical squeezer just casually placed here. This is going to provide power. Squeeze this, and boom. There we go, 10 cactus. With that, we can make the lime dye, which is required for the pylon. Alright, experience pylon. Okay, we've got everything except for the hopper. And we just need the lime dye itself. Boom. There we go. Experience pylon has been made. Now, if we go here and get rid of this, and we place this in its stead, collecting orbs, there we go. Now, because it's going to be collecting orbs, we just need to turn on these spikes and then we should be good. So, let's get some... Let's get a lever or 2. Okay. 9 levers should be enough. Okay, I'm gonna need more than a slab then. I'll take these to help alleviate this problem. Alright. There we go. As you can tell, a lot of mobs are perishing. There we go. unsheath that. Okay, let's just carefully... Alright. God, it's so difficult. My God, get out of the way. There we go, finally. Okay, now... Done. Okay, there we go. Now a lot of things are going to start passing through. This is going to start collecting an absurd amount of experience. I'm going to have it drain all my experience. I'm going to quickly just drain some of it, so I have a surplus on my own. There we go. That is just going to suck up experience like crazy. And we are going to find a way to stow all this experience, because good God, do we have a lot. Alright, let's get a... Let's get a drum, actually. Yeah, we got metal drum for it already, so... Let's make a new drum. Okay, metal drum. We are lacking the iron plates, but that can easily be fixed. There we go. I'm gonna quickly take my experience back somewhat. There we go. Let that just slowly process the experience that it's collecting, because geez, that's a lot. But yeah, that is going to not only process the mobs, but it's also going to give us a ton of experience, which is going to be used to cycle back into the system, which is also going to be used to make various other mobs. Now, to make a metal drum, we need iron, so I'm going to get the iron here. I'm going to start making them into plates. We need 6 of them, specifically. And then we can make what we need. So, for this, we're going to need a wooden barrel. We got that. We're going to need 2 wooden pressure plates. There we go. Let's get a cauldron. Boom. Alright, wooden barrel. Alright. Okay, we need 2 weighted pressure plates. There we go. 4. And then we just need to finish this off with the barrel, and then we should be good. There we go. Alright, now we can make the barrel here. There we go. We are going to make it as upgraded as possible. Oh, no network power. Kind of expected, considering we're dumping so much energy into our system. My God. This is even draining, jeez. What is going on? Okay, I guess I'm gonna need more, biofuel generators, huh? Okay, Okay, well, let's get some cable then, I guess. Or do I? Oh, am I running out of resource? Hold on. Let's see. Am I running out of... No, I'm not running out of anything. Melon, pumpkin, seeds, carrots, beetroots. Oh, because the system's off, I can't actually provide power as I want. Huh. I might need to cut the system a little bit. Alright, Maybe it's because this is taking up too much? Yeah, let's take out an acceleration card. That might reduce the power enough, I think. Although I highly doubt it. Because knowing this system, it's always gonna siphon no matter what. Okay, we need to make some more energy cubes, I think. Or at the very least, provide something for the nether generator to start pumping. No, network power. Yeah. Let's take out half, so that way we can reduce our power usage from just our mechanism, maybe. That might help. Yeah, by cutting that in half, that has helped significantly, at least for a while, anyways. It'll be enough to at least power this machine for a little longer, I think. At least I hope, anyways. Yeah, no, it's slowly powering up. It's not a lot, but, you know, it's sucking the power. Yeesh. What are we being drained for here? I would assume it's just because of this. Because, my god, does this consume a lot of power. You know what? Let's just let it overflow for now. We're fine. As far as I'm concerned, as long as it's passing on experience, that's all I care about. Yeah, we're just going to quickly take out all this experience here. Okay, we've got normal metal drum here. We've already got the essence here. No network power. Okay, lovely. Are we still running low on fumes? Okay, we're gonna take this out. How about that? That'll reduce it enough that it's gonna be fine. For at least a while. How has the books been going anyways? Yeah, it's been stuffing all the random assortments of books in here, so that's good. What else can we do here? We are obviously going to need more of the biofuel generators, so we're going to need to make 9 of those, and then we should be good, I think. Yeah. Alright, we got plenty of bioreactors. We don't need those. Okay, I think... Oh god, the mechanism's getting lower. Oh god, okay. The chain is starting to fade. Oh god. Alright. I'm making an executive decision. Until we get more power, cut off this line. That should increase our power by a lot, I think. Okay. Just gotta wait for this to kickstart back up. Okay, in the meantime, we are gonna take a stack of these. Just to help it kickstart again. There we go. That should help it significantly to start back up. There we go. We are going to need one more. What was the last one? It was cocoa beans, wasn't it? So I'm going to need those back. Okay, cocoa. We are actually running low on cocoa. I hadn't thought it was going to be that way, but I guess it is. Alright. Well, all the same, the power should be returning to manageable levels now. Yeah, it's slowly really building up. It's going to drain, obviously, but... time. Give it time, and then we should be good. But, I digress. Alright, so... let's get some more biofuel then. Alright. We need bioreactors specifically, I guess. No, biofuel generators. We need, again, like I said, 9, I believe. So, yeah, we got the blaze rods. We just need the pistons and the machine cases, so 9 of these. Alright, 9 of those, and 27 pistons. There we go, 27 pistons. And that makes 7 out of the 9. We are missing out on the blaze rods and the plastic. Okay. We are lacking in dry... well, we're lacking in the rubber department. I think we can alleviate that by simply setting up the latex processor. Okay, let's see. Yeah, these process on their own, that's good. Yeah, those are just sucking up, nice. So I need to put in... yeah, that's a bit of a power drain, but whatever. Okay. At the very least, we got 7, but we are going to need 9, so let's see. We are lacking in blaze rods, is the problem, it seems. For now, we should just use 7. I mean, it's required, right? So... we just need to focus on getting the power through more than anything. So, let's get a basic energy cube. Yeah, we need to make one, so give me a sec. Here we go. We are lacking the 2 tablets here, as well as the steel casing, as expected. We'll drop this like so. Place the energy cube like so. Get the energy extraction cables as expected. There we go. Then we get the fluid cables. You know what? What I'm going to do, I'm probably going to move these a little over to the side here. Just to make it a little bit easier on us. There we go. Cut this line. There we go. Now, if we put in the biofuel generators here. Now we put in the fluid cables here. Like so. Then we get the energy extraction cables like so. It is going to connect everything, obviously, but that's fine. At the very least, as long as both of them are providing the power into the system, we're basically golden. As far as I'm aware. Alright, now we just need to get cable. Actual cable here. Oh, we want to extract from here. There we go. Then we get some more fluid cable. In fact, I'm going to move this a little bit. Because I did move this over. So there you go. Put this there. Get the energy extraction nodes here. There we go. Now, if we get the... Oh, no network power. Oh, God. Okay, let's get the fluid cable here. And let's pump these in. Okay. Done. Now this is going to start providing power. It's going to pump into the basic energy cube, which is going to siphon out. All of these are going to siphon out into the energy transfer node, which is going to provide power. Which again, it's going to take time to fill, but required. But that's just how the cookie crumbles when it comes to these sorts of machines. And because this machine is no longer going to be needed for the foreseeable future, we can actually cut this line here. There we go. We don't need this line working because no mobs are going to be spawning here, as far as I'm aware anyways. Except for random mobs that are going to drop casually like that. We don't need these singularity drains now, I don't think. We will need this system now.
Wow.
Alright, well. We'll wait for the morning, and then we'll just get rid of that area entirely. But yeah, we just need to take out these, and then we should be good. Here we go. That gets rid of all those. Of course, we are going to need to get rid of this as well. But that's fine. There we go. Alright. That should help with power to a degree, I think. At least I'm hoping it does. Okay, let's toss in some stuff. Okay. We can probably put in the wireless booster back in. There we go. And that should be fine. I think. Yeah, that's going to contain 16k. This is going to slowly drain. But it's also going to pump out, so there you go. We are going to need to start powering that machine that we had. That mob duplicator, or what have you. Because without the duplicator, it's going to just mean we're going to have trouble. Okay, so the duplicator should probably go somewhere close to the entrance here. So what I'm going to have it go for is I'm going to have it go for... I'm going to have it here. Yeah, so I'll put the duplicator there, or I'll put it roughly under there. And then we'll be good. I'll put the essence drum over... Yeah, let's say here. There we go. And yeah, we'll just transfer the... Yeah, we'll get the duplicator there, and we should be good. Okay. Place it right here. There we go. There we go. And if we do this, boom. Alright, duplicator is in place. Now we just gotta get some cable into it to drain the liquid. And I'm probably actually gonna put the drum there, so that way I can get the liquid in. So we're gonna get a fluid cable. I need another fluid cable. So let's go over here. Let's just type in cable. That'll be easier. So we just need this, which is going to require dropper. It is going to require nuggets. And we're going to need a weighted pressure plate. There we go. Boom. Fluid extraction cable. We'll send it into here. It's gonna need power, so thankfully we got an energy transfer node for such a thing. So all we gotta do is just place an energy transfer node here. Then we need to... yeah, then we just need to provide it power. Then, of course, we need to give it a cable. There we go. So we need a energy cable. And then we are going to need the... yeah, so the wireless transfer node should go here. To put that there for now. Take this. Okay, let them just go away. Put this here. Put in the cobblestone. Got this. Now we just need to get the beacon thing. So let's see. Here we go. GPS marker. We got everything but the dye. Thankfully, I do believe that's an easy fix. There we go. Okay, we will shift right click that mark. And then we'll just casually put it in here, because I can't think of okay, this is an air. Energy transfer nodes. This one's air, so we can take that out. There we go. And done is done. This will start providing power to this machine here, which is going to be ready to summon whatever we want. For now, we are going to focus on blazes, for obvious reasons. Right now, blazes are going to be our go-to here. And we'll just close this up, so that way it looks nice. And in fact, I'm going to start closing this off. So that way... yeah, that way people are, or the mobs are less inclined to actually attack one another while I focus on this. Not a fan of the Enderman warping everywhere, but I mean... yeah, whatever. Yep, that pylon is receiving a ton of experience. This is already full, so I'm going to need to speed this up. So... let's get the applied energistics out. We're going to get 2 acceleration cards, good god. Put those in. And I think it's high time we connect it back up, because good god do we have a lot to send it to our system. 1.6. Alright, let's do it. Boom. Gonna be a bit of a drain, but it needs to be done for the sake of just expanding everything. Let's see. Yep, blaze rods are coming in. A lot of resources are going in, actually. There we go. Spider eyes are going in. That's actually what we need to process some things. Okay, yeah, no, this is actually going really well. Oh, God. Yeah, no, I was right to do this, though. This is actually going to be a very good cycle that we can actually take advantage of, I think. We are empty on the drum, though, so... Are we actually? We are. Huh. So apparently, this drum is empty, even though it should be full to the brim. Not sure how. Oh well. As long as we're getting blazes into the system, that's all I care about. Because blazes are going to be needed to make more of those machines that we've been missing, so... I guess now would be a perfect time to make the rest of those biofuel gens, and just increase the power to absurd levels. Okay, let's go for bio here. There we go. We are missing out on the plastic. That's it. So let's get some mineral wood here, because this is exactly what we need for the processing of latex. There we go. The tree harvester will suck up the latex from it, slowly but surely. And then we drain that from here by using a liquid extractor. So let's get some cable. We need to get the liquid extraction. There we go. Alright, we need to get the dropper here. Boom. There we go. Fluid extractor. Fluid extractor goes in there, and that will just slowly process into its counterpart, which is already actually being sucked into a crafter here. It's not being provided power, but the tiny dry rubber would be converted. Slowly but surely. Okay. Oh, we need to give it power, don't we? Okay, we currently don't have a means of providing it power, but we can drop it down to get it power. So if we get a few red cables, then we should be good to go. Here we go. Let's get some of the red cables here. Boom. That'll provide it power. That'll turn it into tiny dry rubber. And that's just going to start processing dry rubber into plastic. Now just suck it up. Nice. And for this, we are going to need more cable, but essentially we just need to toss in mineral wood here. It's already set up even. There we go. Infinite plastic. So now we've got infinite plastic working, so through this process, while slow, it is going to produce enough to actually make what we're trying to make, so nice. We are making some serious advancements, I must admit. Now, with that out of the way, yeah, I guess we just gotta keep going. Alright, so I guess the only thing we need to do now is make the machines here. So biofuel generators are the go-to here. Okay, so down we go. Alright, 2 more biofuel generators. There we go. We will toss these into their respective position to give ourselves some even more power. Alright, so cable, we're going to quickly take the energy extraction cables. There we go. Get the fluid cables in. There we go. Alright, nice. And in fact, we could probably increase this even further, so I think I'm going to do that. Do I do it over here, though? I'm probably going to. So we're going to need... Yeah, we're going to need 9 more biofuel gens, so... Let's get 9 of these. Nice. 27 of these. Like so. Solid. 4 out of the 27 I'm going to be getting, so... Place these like so. It'll have to do. Although I guess I could do it, you know, this way and go from there. It would save us some cable, actually. There we go. Alright. Alright, cable, here we go. We're gonna need bricks, which we don't have currently. Okay, so, clay. Just convert these, there we go. And then all we gotta do is just toss these in. There we go. In fact, I'm just gonna take these. There we go. Alright. Well, that's working. We should be good to... Yeah, we should be good to go. We just need to get some more piping here. Through fluid cables, specifically. And then we're basically golden for today. At least I think, anyways. I mean, hell, we've made a ton of glowstone. I probably should have limited it, honestly, if I'm being frank here. Yeah, no, I forgot to limit it. I'll take a stack here. I'm going to stop it from generating further here by doing it that. I will put the glowstone back. And let's get some... Yeah, no, our glowstone resin is down in the dumps currently. So I won't be doing that anytime soon. So yeah, I've got to generate more resin. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue flopping with this sort of resource here. Huh. Ah, well. The point was to get this done and get it to a X amount of resource, which it's actually done for the redstone, actually. That's good. So yeah, now that it's done here, we just need the... And we need to get the iron sorted now. Huh. We are running out of iron, but that is a fine problem to have, actually. Okay, we got plenty of power coming in. I'm just basically doing a once-over, making sure everything's, you know, fine and dandy. Yep, items are going through, blazes are dying, getting the resources put into the system. That's exactly what we want. Alright, cool. Now, of course, the problem lies in that we need the metal drum to... Or we need to store the experience now, so... Where did I put my drum? Huh. That is a good question. Yeah, no, it's here. Okay. So we just need to give this guy an upgrade. So... Oh, apparently a zombie's managed to get out, surprisingly enough. I'm gonna have to get rid of that at some point. For now, though, let's just quickly get the 4K upgrade here. Alright. Well, it's going to be a bit messy if I do it just this alone, so I should probably get a bed real quick. And drop myself over here. There we go. Get some rest. And now, let's get rid of this. In its entirety. Okay, we've ran out of, Okay, we're gonna need some diamonds here to fix this problem I currently have. So I'm gonna get some diamonds here. Quickly repair my tool here. There we go. Quickly break that. There we go. Bit of a messy one, but whatever. Eat some food here just to alleviate the problem. There we go. There we go. Ow. Okay. There we go. Deal with you guys now. Alright, well, whatever. As long as we dealt with it, that was the solution to the problem. Okay, we are just gonna toss all this cobblestone away. Not that we need it, but hey. It's all going anyway. It's all going anyways, so whatever. Okay. Get rid of those. There we go. Alright, there we are. That is basically everything from the previous mob spawner basically taken away. We are going to want to deal with this melter here. So I'm going to quickly close those off. So that way I can get the melter here. Get the fluid extraction. And I guess all the cable that belonged with it. There we go. All that's left is these two. So I'll take these. There we go. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this platform for, but I'll probably figure out something in the near future. I don't know. For now, though, we are just moving the operations all the way down to the basement here, or quote-unquote basement, I guess. So what we're going to do here is we are going to get a fluid extraction cable right here. There's 1,000 experience already in it. I'm going to place this right here. So that way we can store a metric load of buckets worth. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of buckets worth of experience, so... Okay, we are going to get... Actually... Before we continue further, I'm actually going to put the drum here. So that way, I can actually send the cables up. Maybe not like this. Yeah, no, actually I needed to do it that way, so that way I can get the fluid dictionary converter here. We're going to pause it. Alright, so experience into essence. Then we are going to cable it up. Okay. Alright, and once again, it's an issue of just not having enough fluid cables, so yeah. Once we get the cable up here, we can move it all the way across. Because, yeah, we're going to need a lot of fluid cables here, I think, if we're going to actually process this into an infinite resource. Okay. 1 second. Oof. Okay. Okay, we are finally within a balanced system of power. That's good. That means we are going to continue making power, which is really great. It is required for our system to continue functioning, basically. Alright, now we need to quickly make some more, I guess. More biogenerators. We've made 5, which is exactly what we need. There we go. Now, if we get the energy extraction cables, do this, then we get another energy cube. Here we go. No, nope. Not that. That's creative. We're going to get 2 of these. Boom. Another steel casing. Boom. And there we go. Okay, now we've just got to get the extra cable, which is obviously going to be made using bricks. Okay. Let's toss all these in. That's 47 bricks. Nice. That is going to be plenty. We are going to obviously want more. We're going to make brick stairs here. 32 should be enough. Make 63 of those. And we can make 64 fluid cables. Perfect. And yeah, no, first we want to increase our power yield, because obviously that's just going to be a perpetual thing. There we go. And that is more power. Alright, that's going to provide power to this basic energy cube, which is going to extract that power and send it out. And thankfully, we got plenty of energy cable to make it happen. Boom. Okay, the power is sucking out, and there we go. We got even more power to work with. Nice. That is going to help us a lot. We are going to move all the way over here. And we're going to take all this amount of cable, which is a bulk and a half, mind you. And we are just going to siphon it all the way over to the barrel, which is going to be a tedious thing, but needs to be done. Okay, we are almost out, but thankfully I have enough to actually make it work. And now we're basically out of essence, but thankfully, because of this machine and how it's working, it is going to store a near... Oh, apologies. There we go. Probably due to all mobs just siphoning out. The pylon has been sucking up like crazy. There we go. Alright. Start it. It's going to suck up all that experience and convert it into a material that we use, which is essence. And I guess I can drain all the experience from me, and it's just going to siphon in. And yeah, transfer rate at maximum. So yeah, that's just going to continue siphoning the experience from it. That's going to continue siphoning there. And that's just going to repeat the cycle of how much experience it's going to get into the mechanisms. And I can quite literally just use this as a means to power everything if I put it earlier in the line here. Because once that stores, it's basically good for anywhere on this, mob farm. But for now, the focus was blazes, so this is why I'm doing it in the first place. I'm not too worried about any other mobs currently, but if I do want to grind out certain mobs, I will, but I just won't be able to do flying mobs. Well, yeah, with the exception of blazes, I suppose. But for now, I think that is going to be it. I can't really think of much else I can do, and currently we're in a bit of a situation where yes, we are making infinite resources using these methods, but we need to have an infinite amount of the acorns and whatnot, so here's what I think I'm going to do. For next stream, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be upgrading the bonsai trees into a higher quality higher quality item. So essentially what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking the materials that it's growing on currently, and I'm going to be hopping it up on steroids, basically. Now, I can't remember what dirt is required for what, but I believe there was like a very specific set of dirt that you needed. Here we go, bonsai soil. Or mulch, as it's called. So the mulch variations have varying degrees of quality, but the higher quality you go, the better. So as you can see, if you go with brown mulch, you could use brown mulch to make yellow mulch by using biofuel. If you use biofuel and substrate, you can make amber mulch. Amber mulch makes ruby mulch with fertilizer. Red mulch, if you use HDPE rods and sheets, can make black mulch, which increases growth rate by 500 and drop rate by 290. Black mulch would then evolve into wither dust and blue slime crystals, which increases to 1,000. And basically, blue mulch is going to be the go-to. And we want it to produce the materials specifically that are being produced under here. So, as of right now, I'm not too worried about white wool. I'm not too worried about redstone. What we need to focus on is coal and iron, I think. From there, we're probably going to expand to gold and various other resources, but those are going to be the key resources that we need to focus in if we want to make this machine work. So, yeah, no, we're going to have to get a bunch of brown dye or fertilizer or cocoa beans or whatever have you. Fertilizer is made through a sewage composter, which is going to be needed eventually via the ruby mulch anyways, so yeah, we're going to be basically working our way with speed through the tiers, and we're going to upgrade our bonsai farm by increasing their quality of growth. But I digress. I'm going to wrap it up here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.